Hey guys, Anime Gypsy here with another Boruto discussion video, and this video will be centered on Mitsuki and his role during this upcoming arc. Now, you will realize that in my review, I did not mention Mitsuki, and the reason I did not mention Mitsuki was because I was planning to make this video anyways. When it comes to the Genin in Boruto's class, Mitsuki heads over everyone else, is the strongest member in the class. And the reason I'm saying this is because I believe that he's Jonin level. Not even that, I think there's a possibility that he might even be stronger than Konohamaru. I'm not saying he is, I think there's a possibility he might be stronger than Konohamaru in Sage Mode. Most definitely. We do not know if Konohamaru knows Sage Mode, but as far as we know, that is a possibility, a very real possibility. He was able to go up against Tsureme, and as far as we know, he was overpowering her in hand-to-hand combat, and she was someone that was raised by... It's just these amazing feats that we've seen so far. He took on Shino Sensei, a Jonin that is renowned. I mean, this is the thing about Shino. Shino is no schmuck, and since he's a Jonin, it even makes it more clear that he's the type of guy it's very hard to defeat Shino, especially with his bugs and all that stuff. So we see that one time where he actually activates Sage Mode, where he defeats Shino, and we see the unbelievable speeds during the Log versus Orochimaru episode. So it's just, it really doesn't make sense for him to be a Genin at this level from a pragmatic standpoint. But I do understand the appeal of having him on the team and the reason behind him being on the team, because it benefits him from a characterization standpoint. His persona develops when he hangs out with Boruto. He's introduced to new alternatives, yada yada yada. It's the Meruem Kumugi effect, the Ulquiorra, God, it's been a while since I watched Bleach. What was her name? Something Inoue. You know what I'm talking about. It's that type of bond between two people, one being very pragmatic and basically thinks of stuff in a pragmatic sense where everything needs to make sense logically and mathematically, and doesn't really understand the social constructions of society and emotions. And you have this one person introducing basically socialization and the social aspects to interactions, the non-pragmatic elements of life, and that character develops depth because he understands emotions now at that point of time, due to his introduction to an understanding of socialization via the other character. So that makes sense. In terms of why he is going to become a member, why he is a member of Team 7, the new Team 7. And what I'm going to say after this, it's kind of weird. Even if he knows Sage Mode, why would Orochimaru tell Mitsuki to keep his powers on the down low? I mean, I understand the need for that, but Orochimaru specifically says that he won't be able to stay there if he demonstrates, well, not necessarily Sage Mode, but his true power. And his true power, we could assume, is Sage Mode, because that's the only thing that we're privy to in terms of his abilities that nobody else knows about. However, I do think overall he's been hiding his abilities because every single time Boruto's been in a twist, Mitsuki's been there. The only time we've really seen Mitsuki to be defeated was that one time where it was Shino against the entire guys, but Mitsuki never demonstrated Sage Mode the initial time we've seen it, even though it was going to cost him his life. So this time around, he demonstrated Sage Mode, and he defeated Shino, even though Shino was holding back a bit. So it stands to reason that there is some fundamental reason why he can't demonstrate his abilities within the village itself, and not just the Chunin exams. Because if it was just the Chunin exams, then what would end up happening is you might have an opinion where, oh, the reason is that the people from the Sand Village don't want to know that Mitsuki is Orochimaru's son because Orochimaru killed Gaara's father. So some sort of conclusion like that is something that you might come up with. And speaking of that sort of thing happening, I wonder what Gaara's relationship with Orochimaru is. Because he doesn't really like his father, at least not when his father died. But obviously, ever since his father was reanimated, that all changed. And it's interesting because Orochimaru, in a sense, was a blessing in disguise. Because if I think his name was Raza, if he hadn't died, if Gaara's father hadn't died, then Gaara wouldn't have ascended the ladder to become the new Kazekage. So yeah, that in a sense is a blessing in disguise of a curse, and that curse being that he killed a freaking Kage, which again proves that Orochimaru's Kage level. I'm not saying that Mitsuki is. I'm just saying I believe personally that Mitsuki is Jonin level. He's not at the pinnacle of. No, he's not Kage level. He's Jonin level in my perspective. Now, what was I gonna say? So I'm actually curious as to what the reason is behind Mitsuki not being allowed to show his powers are. Like, what is specifically the reason? I'm guessing someone aside from Boruto and Shino. Besides those two, there's someone that they're trying to hide this information from. Because obviously now Shino knows because he used that move against Shino. And Naruto already. Actually, wait, does Naruto know? Oh, that's a good point. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure that Naruto would know because he's the Hokage, and the Konoha has an intelligence center, so never underestimate the intelligence of the Hokage, not Naruto, of the Hokage. You definitely underestimate the intelligence of Naruto. You wouldn't be far off the mark there, but the political intelligence, the intelligence networks of the Kage. So because of the intelligence networks of the Kage, I'm pretty sure that at least the Hokage knows about this, at the very least. But I just wonder who it is. There has to be someone they're hiding this from, and the reason is unknown. So I want you guys to tell me who you think that is. Please tell me in the comments below. Until next time, guys, this is Anime Gypsy, and I'm out. See you guys later. Bye.